Grand Rising, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Here with another video, guys. In this one, guys, I wanted to talk about not letting people in your house, part 2. I know I talked about this already, but I have to make a part 2. I saw a new video that really inspired me to make a part 2. Guys, I want to share a personal story because I did this in 2018, 18. No, 2019, I'm sorry, 2019. Winter, exactly 5 years ago, I did this favor for someone, and what ended up happening, the person in the beginning gave me a certain face. Hey, I really need your help. I got kicked out. At the time, his fiance was pregnant by his first son. That was true. That wasn't a lie. But they got tensions, and this is what I say with a story. Most of the times with NPCs, there's always two sides of the story. They only tell you their side, what the side of the person who did them wrong, quote unquote. But if you really go look, it's not the other person. Most of the times it's them. Narcissists never tell what they do wrong. It's always someone else's fault. But anyhow, then I did him the favor because it was winter, autumn, winter. I thought, no, I have a heart. That's what we soul people do. We have empathy, and real compassion, not fake compassion to exploit people. So I took him in the house. At that time, I had a bigger house than now, but it wasn't modern like this house. This house has less space, but it's more renewed, more new. But anyway, I had 3 floors, and I never forget. I let him in the second floor, right? And after you feel those vibes. After a week, the vibes started, and I could feel he was like starting to behave different. And I caught it. I didn't say nothing yet because I thought, okay, give him a chance. Sometimes people go through things. But after a while, I told him, but listen, I don't know about you. We are both men. We are not female, but that's not an excuse to live in a dirty house. Men should clean up the house too. Doesn't matter which sex you are. We should live in a clean house, man or woman. So you're going to have to help me because it's multiple floors. You cannot be living here. And I already let you stay 1 month for free. So at least what you can do for me is to help with the cleaning. Yeah. I'm not a cleaning maid, and if I have time, I said, hey, dude, listen, don't come here with attitudes because when you needed the favor, you were humble as I don't know what. Don't come now with the attitude and acting tough and trying to challenge me. 'Cause I will put you out. And then he did it, but started to do it with anger. Taking the chairs with anger. Vacuum with anger, the doors with anger, open them, closing them with anger. I said, you're close to be putting out, even physically, if you continue to abuse me. Yeah, because I'm helping you from a good heart, but this behavior I don't like. Just because I ask you to clean, you're throwing a fit. You want to live. What you want is to be a farm. We are human beings, right? We're supposed to live in a clean environment. It's also mentally good for you. I don't like to live in a swine stall. So one thing led to the other, and then I got fed up, guys. I told them, hey, listen, I give you 48 hours to leave, because I am humane. I'm not gonna tell you get out now. I'm gonna give you, because he did have a grandma and grandfather he could live, because he was biracial. They were European, and they had quite a big house, but he didn't want to go there. He rather live with a friend, because with family, you have less privacy. They want to always ask you what you're doing for work and school. So that part I understood. With a friend, you're more at ease. As long as you just have certain rules you abide by, you don't really intervene in each other's life, right? Your friends, family goes a step further. They always trying to know what you're doing, ask you. And so I understand that he would be more comfortable with me than with them. But at the same time, if you're not behaving well, I rather not have you there, because before you came, I didn't have no headache. You're coming here now, and you're giving me all types of headaches and a big mouth. Mind you have no place to go, so I don't know how you can be so arrogant or entitled. It's not like you have option. Yeah, he does have option B, but why not go there in the first place if you don't like to abide by rules? But anyhow, then I gave him the 48 hours. Guys, can you believe that this guy studied all my patterns while he was there? He knew that I woke up at 6 around that time. That time, 5 years ago, I had a job. I had to wake up 6 every day, the same thing, like an NPC. But anyhow, he started my patterns and did everything. And I came the next day. I told him to knock on his door. Hey, before you leave, where's the 400 euros? Because I already stalled you for 1 or 2 months. But now I really need to see money because I'm also have to pay things. I'm not living for free. This is Europe, you know. They don't play with the money here. So I come to knock on his door, and you know when you have stuff in a room, and like you knock on it, you open it, it doesn't give you that hollow sound, you know? That hollow sound is normally what you get when a room is completely empty, you know, and the windows left open for it to catch fresh air. But it's that sound when something is empty, you know? I don't know how to explain it. I think you guys know what I mean. So I opened the door. Can you believe that this guy waited until I got into a deep sleep? And this guy, he fled, you know? So he didn't pay me the money, guys. And this is what you get. You know, you help people and you get backstabbed like that. And he had negative energy because anytime he was there, and I used to bring visitors, they used to tell me this house feels like it's haunted, like the energy is corrupt. And after he left, guys, believe it or not, his impact was so negative in the house that I had difficulty sleeping. I literally felt like there was an entity because I slept on the third. Like, sorry, like every other floor except the floor I'm sleeping in. It's like there are things there, like I'm being watched. I felt monitored. That's normally when you have spirits there, guys. And this is what I tell you guys. The energy was okay there, was good there, until I let this guy in my house. Come to see, I see him 2-3 years ago. I saw him a few months ago at the central station of the city where I live in. And he couldn't look at me, but I didn't have the anger anymore to fight with him, you know, because at that time, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was a little bit low vibrational because he got to me, keeping it real, and I really put in my mind, if I see him, we're going to have to fight, you know. I was very pissed off because I thought we were friends, you know. We used to play basketball together, sport together, and mind you, this was somebody I thought was a friend, you know. So you can imagine how I felt. I'm gonna be honest. I really wanted to fight the guy at that time, but I'm not like that anymore. So he said sorry, this and that. I said, listen, I don't hate you, but I can never do that favor for you again, and it's never going to be the same. I just keep it cordial with you, but we're not buddies, just so you know. Then I kept it moving. But yeah, guys, so don't let people in your house, because they're going to look what you have there. They're going to study your patterns, especially, no, not especially. People with a soul don't do that. Awake people who have a heart, who have compassion, a soul, don't do that. NPCs, soulless beings, don't let them in your house, guys. You're only going to attract demons, problems, witchcraft, and all types of mumbo jumbo. And this is a real topic. People think it's a game. It's not a game, guys. You invite these things over and you will see what will happen. In your own house where you pay rent, you won't be at ease. How is that normal? Because people are wicked. You don't know what the guy did before coming to your house, or the lady, eh? Also. You don't know what they do. You know, you don't know if they practice witchcraft. And I told you most of the times, these beings, when they are around you, they keep the humanoid form to fool you guys. Because I told you, when they leave your sight or they go around the corner, they literally shapeshift into their natural form. Because we are limited, we can only see 10%. Guys, believe me, if you had 100% vision, you would be terrified what you let into your house or what you see on a daily basis, guys, on the street. You would go, now not go crazy because we know it already, but the majority would go crazy and commit suicide. We're living about entities cloaked in human bodies. And can I give you an example? One time I followed a guy that that I thought was perping me. I kid you not, guys. I opened the door. I started walking. The guy went around the corner. I'm not lying to you guys. You know, he literally vaporized. That's when I knew this thing is real. Don't play with that. This thing is very real. The guy vaporized in thin air as if he never existed. Yeah, guys, keep telling you, hey, yo, it's your house. You don't need to take me serious. But I don't play with that. I don't let no one come here. No one comes here. Not even, especially not my family. Because family can be the worst. Because that entity thinks that you're thinking, because it's family, they love me. No, guys, that's when you lower your guards. Especially with family. Be careful with them and don't let them in your house. That being said, guys, be at peace.